Good day and welcome back to everything. Screw you intro. I don't really want to make this video. Of course, it's just out of curiosity and just out of interest. I pull a vote. Let's just see right here. I pull a vote in the community tab. Just asking people, should I really make a video about reading the whole Microsoft Windows end user license agreement? And 96% of you are saying hell yes. Oh gosh. It's only just to fill out board. Stop. Why 96% of you just saying yes? Why just, what the heck, man? Yeah, so right now, if you don't wanna saw this video, if you are not one of the voter on the community tab, just skip this video. But if you want to hear myself mumbling my mouth, baffling with Microsoft Windows license agreement, go ahead. This is the video. Well, right now I just read about the Windows 95 and Windows 98, or should I say Windows 9X's EULA or end user license agreement. And yes, this is no cut. This take is no cut, so everything I say, everything mistakes will be recorded in this video. Well, at least if there is some mistakes in the video audio or corrupted or something, that is the exception. So we're going to the setup and so continue. Oh no, I just want to test the sound first. Oh no, the sound only. Alright, so the sound in my headphone is being on the right. Okay, so continue. Windows 95 setup. Thank goodness I'm running this on a virtual machine. So the setup is kind of fast, so already is at 100%. So that is the EULA. I want to read it. You have to listen till the end because you all who vote, well, only 24% of you, probably just one person said, what the heck, man? So right now, there are 96% of you said yes out of 24 people. So if you want to see me embarrassed with my bad English pronunciation or any other, this is the video for you. So, started with Windows 95 End User License Agreement. End User License Agreement for Microsoft Software Microsoft Windows. Important, read carefully. This End User License Agreement, or should I say EULA, is a legal agreement between you, either an individual or a single entity, and the manufacturer, PC manufacturer, or the computer system computer with which you acquire the Microsoft software products identified above, software product or software. If the software product is not accompanied by a new computer system, you may not use or copy the software product. The software product includes computer software, the associated media, any printed materials, and any online or electronic documentation. By installing, copying, or otherwise using the software product, you agree to be bound by the terms of this EULA. If you do not agree to the terms of this EULA, PC manufacturer and Microsoft are unwilling to license the software product to you. In such event, you may not use the software product, and you should promptly contact PC manufacturer for instruction on return of the unused products for a refund. Software products license. The software product is protected by the copyright laws and international copyright treaties, as well as the other intellectual property laws and treaties. The software product is licensed, not sold. 1. Grant of license. This EULA grants you the following rights. Software. You may install and use one copy of the software product on a computer. Network services. If the software product includes functionality that enables the computer to act as its network server, any number of computers or workstations may access or otherwise utilize the basic network service on that server. The basic network service are more fully described in the printed materials accompanying the software product. Storage/network use. You may also store or install a copy of the computer software portion of the software product on the computer to allow your other computers to use the software product over an internal network and distribute the software product to your other computers over an internal network. However, you must acquire and dedicate a license for the software product for each computer on which software product is used or to which it is distributed. A license for the software product may not be shared or used concurrently on different computers. Operating system choice. PC manufacturer may have elected to provide you with the choice of Microsoft operating system software for the computer. If the software product includes both the Windows 95 and quote-unquote alternate Microsoft OS, either A. Windows for Workgroups, B. the MS-DOS and the Windows, C. the MS-DOS operating system and the Windows for Workgroups operating system, or D. the Windows operating system. You are licensed to use only one of the Microsoft operating system choice provided. As part of the setup process for the software, you will be given a one-time option to choose either Windows 95 or an alternate Microsoft OS. Upon the selection, the Microsoft operating system choice selected by you will be set up on the computer, and the Microsoft operating system choice not selected by you will be automatically and permanently deleted from the hard disk of the computer. OEM backup utility. If PC manufacturer has not included a backup copy of the software product with the computer, you may use the Microsoft backup utility, if included with the software product, to make a single backup copy of the software product. You may use the backup copy solely for archival purposes. After the single backup copy is made, the backup utility will be permanently disabled. 2. Description of other rights and limitations. Limitations on reverse engineering the compilation and disassembly. You may not reverse engineer, decompile, or disassemble the software product except and only to extent that such activity is expressly permitted by applicable law, notwithstanding this limitation. Separation of components. The software product is licensed as a single product. Its components part may not be separated for use on more than one computer. Single computer. The software product is licensed with the computer as a single integrated product. The software product may only be used with the computer. Rental. You may not lend or lease the software product. Software transfer. You may permanently transfer all your rights under this EULA only as part of the sale or transfer to the computer. Provided you retain no copies, you transfer all the software product including all component parts, the media and printed materials, any upgrades to this EULA, and if applicable, the certificates of authenticity, and the recipients agrees to the term of this EULA. If the software product is an upgrade, any transfer must include all prior version of the software product. Termination. Without prejudice to any other rights, Microsoft may terminate this EULA if you fail to comply with the terms and conditions of this EULA. In such event, you may destroy all copies of the software product and all of its component parts. 3. Upgrades. If the software product is an upgrade from another product, whether from Microsoft or other supplier, you may use or transfer the software products only in conjunction with that upgraded product, unless you destroy the upgraded product. If the software product is an upgrade of a Microsoft product, you now may use the upgraded product only in accordance with this EULA. If the software product is an upgrade of a component of a package of software programs which you license as a single product, the software product may be used and transferred only as part of that single product package and may not be separated for use on more than one computer. 4. OEM copyright. All titles and copyrights in and to the software product, including but not limited to any images, photographs, animations, video, audio, music, text, and applets incorporated in the software product, the accompanying printed materials, and any copies of the software product are owned by Microsoft or its suppliers. The software product is protected by copyright laws and international treaty provisions. You may not copy the printed materials accompanying the software product. 5. Dual media software. You may receive this software product in more than one medium, regardless of the type or size of the medium you receive. You may use only one medium that is appropriate for your single computer. You may not use or install the other medium on another computer. You may not loan, rent, lease, or otherwise transfer the other medium to another user, except as part of the permanent transfer as provided above of the software product. 6. OEM product support. Product support for the software product is not provided by Microsoft Corporation or its subsidiaries. For product support, please refer to PC manufacturer support number provided in the documentation for the computer. Should you have any questions concerning this EULA, or if you desire to contact a PC manufacturer or any other reason, please refer the address provided in the documentation the computer. 7. OEM US government restricted rights. The software product and documentation are provided with restricted rights. Use, duplication, or disclosure by the government is subject to restriction as set forth in subparagraph C1, section 2 or verse 2 of the rights in technical data and computer software clause at DVARS 22252.227-7013 or subparagraph C, section 1 and 2 of the commercial computer software restricted rights at 48 CFR 52.227/19 as applicable. Manufacturer is Microsoft Corporation /1 Microsoft Way /Redmond, Washington 98052-6399. For limited warranties and special provisions pertaining to your particular jurisdiction, please refer to your warranty booklet included with this package or provided with the software product printed materials. Addendum to the software license agreement for Microsoft Windows. This addendum describes additional terms that apply to your use of Microsoft Internet Explorer and needs meeting trademark conferencing software / quote-unquote software. You may only use the software as a component of Windows 95, and your use of the software is subject to the terms of both this addendum and the end-user license agreement, or should I say EULA, provided Windows 95. Undefined terms in this addendum shall have the same meaning as set forth in the EULA. By using or downloading the software, you agree to be bound by the terms of the EULA and this addendum. If you do not agree with these terms, you are not authorized to use the software. 1. The following additional terms apply to Microsoft Internet Explorer. Note on Java support. The software may contain support for programs written in Java. Java technology is not fault tolerant and is not designed, manufactured, or intended for use or resell as online control equipment. Is hazardous environment requiring fail-safe performance, such as in operation of nuclear facilities, aircraft navigation or communication system, air traffic control, direct life support machine, or weapon system, in which the failure of Java technology could lead direct to death, personal injury, or severe physical or environmental damage. 2. The following additional terms apply to net meeting conferencing software. Application sharing. The software contains technology that enables application to be shared between two or more computers. Even application is installed on only one of the computers, you may use this technology with all Microsoft products for multi-party conference. For non-Microsoft application, you should consult the company license agreement or contact the licensor to determine whether application sharing is permitted by the licensor. You must comply with all applicable laws regarding to the use of the software. If you do not have a valid license to use Windows 95, you may not use the software. Any other use of the software is prohibited. I do not agree. Let's move to Windows 98. Alright, so I've set it up in here. My mouth is already bubbling. I don't really show to reveal my face unless if it is 10,000 subscribers. So my mouth is mumbling right now, and I'm looking at the Discord server. We'll Rectify Discord server. I don't show it in this main thingy. So let's switch to Windows 95 EULA. Oh gosh, my mouth sounds so. So I read this before, but this available in French. Yeah. Like the seule responsabilité de Microsoft. No, I don't want to read the French version. Let's just say, when the paragraph si vous avez écrit votre produit Microsoft au Canada, that's there, I'll stop into its essential purposes. That's the stop point. You don't complain me. That's not. Yeah, right. So going to the Microsoft Windows 98 EULA. Microsoft Windows 98 Second Edition End-Use License Agreement for Microsoft Software. Important, read carefully. This Microsoft End-Use License Agreement, or should I say EULA, is a legal agreement between you, either an individual or a single entity, and Microsoft Corporation for the Microsoft software product identified above, which includes computer software and may include associated media, printed materials, and quote-unquote online and electronic documentation or software product. The software product also includes any updates and supplements to the original software product provided to you by Microsoft. Any software provided along with the software product that is associated with a separate end-user license agreement is licensed to you under the terms of that license agreement. When installing, copying, downloading, and accessing the other ways using the software product, you agree to be bound by the terms of EULA. If you do not agree to the terms of EULA, you do not install or use the software product. You may, however, return it to your place of purchase for a full refund. Software product license. The software product is protected by copyright laws and internal copyright treaties, as well as other international property license treaties. The software product is licensed not solid. 1. Grant of license. This EULA grants you the following rights. System software. You may install and use one copy of the software product on a single computer, including a workstation, terminal, or other digital electronic devices or computer. You may permit a maximum of 5 computers to connect to the single computer running the software product solely to access the internet using the internet connection feature on the software product. You may not allow disconnected computers to use any other components of the software product, nor to invoke application sharing as described below. The 5 connection maximum includes any indirect connection made through software or hardware which pulls or aggregates connection, storage, or network use. You may also store or single a copy of the software product on a storage device such as the network driver, network server, used only to install or run the software product on your other computers over internal network. However, you must acquire and dedicate license for each separate computer on or for which the software or from which the software product is installed, use, access, display, or run. A license for the software product may not be shared or used concurrently on different computers. Notwithstanding for the foregoing, any number of computers may access or otherwise utilize the file and print services and PWeb services of the software product. In addition, you may use the multiple display feature of the software product to expand your desktop as described in the online help file without obtaining license for each display. License pack. If this package is a Microsoft license pack, you may install and use additional copies of the computer software portion of the software product up to the number of copies specified above as license copies. 2. Description of other rights and limitation. Academic edition software. If the software product is identified as quote-unquote academic edition or AE, you must be a qualified educational user to use the software product. If you are not qualified education user, you have no rights under this EULA. To determine if you are a qualified and educational user, please contact the Microsoft Sales Information /1 Microsoft Way /Redmond, Washington 98052 6399 or the Microsoft subsidiary serving your country. Not for resale software. If the software is labeled not for resale or NFR, then notwithstanding other section of this EULA, your use of the software product is limited to use of demonstration or otherwise transfer of value the software product. Limitation on reverse engineering, the compilation and disassembly. You may not reverse engineer the compiled and disassemble the software product except and only to the extent that such activity is expressly permitted by the applicable law, notwithstanding this limitation. Separation of components. The software product is licensed as a single product. Its component parts may not be separated for use on more than one computer. Rental. You may not rent, lease, or lend a software product. Trademarks. This EULA does not grant you any rights in connection with any trademarks or service marks of Microsoft. Application sharing. The software product may contain Microsoft NetMeeting, a product that enables applications to be shared between 2 or more computers, even if an application is installed on only one of the computers. You may use this technology with all Microsoft application products for multi-party conferences. For non-Microsoft applications, you should consult the accompanying license agreement or contact the licensor to determine whether application sharing is permitted by the licensor. Support services. Microsoft may provide you with support services related to the software product, or should I say support services. Use of support services is governed by the Microsoft policies and programs described in the user manual in quote-unquote online documentation and or other Microsoft provided materials. Any supplemental software code provided to you as part of the support services shall be considered part of the software product and subject to the terms and conditions of this EULA. With respect to technical information you provide to Microsoft as part of the support services, Microsoft may use such information for its business purposes, including for product support and development. Microsoft will not utilize such technical information in a form that personally identifies you. Software transfer. The initial user of the software product may make a one-time permanent transfer of this EULA and software product only directly to an end user. This transfer must include all the software product, including all component parts, the media and print materials, any upgrades to this EULA, and if applicable, the certificate of authenticity. Such transfer may not be the way of consignment or any other indirect transfer. The transferee of such one-time transfer must agree to comply with the term of this EULA, including the obligation to not to further transfer this EULA and software product. Termination. Without prejudice to any other rights, Microsoft may terminate this EULA if you fail to comply with the terms and conditions of this EULA. In such event, you must destroy all copies of the software product and all of its component parts. 3. Upgrades. If the software product is labeled as an upgrade, you must be properly licensed to use a product. Identify Microsoft as being eligible for for the upgrade. In order to use the software product, a software product labeled as an upgrade replaces and or supplements the product that form the basis of your eligibility for the upgrade. You may use the resulting upgraded product only in accordance with the terms of this EULA. If the software product is an upgrade of a license as a single of a component of a package of software product programs that you license as a single product, the software product may be used and transferred only as part of that single product package and may not be separated for use on more than one computer. Whew. Copyright. All title and intellectual property rights in and to the software product, included but not limited to any images, photographs, animation, video, audio, music, text, quote-unquote applets incorporated into the software product. The accompanying printed materials and any copies of the software product are owned by Microsoft or its suppliers. All title and intellectual property rights in and to the content which may be accessed through the use of software product is a property of the respective content owner and may be protected by applicable copyright or other intellectual property laws and treaties. This EULA grants you no rights to use such content. All rights not expressly granted are reserved by Microsoft. 5. Dual media software. You may receive the software product in more than one medium, regardless one type of the type or size of medium you receive. You may use only one medium that is appropriate for your single computer. You may not use or install the other medium on another computer. You may not loan, rent, lease, lend, or otherwise transfer the other medium to another user, except as part of the permanent transfer as provided above of the software product. 6. Backup copy. After installation of the copy of the software product, pursuant to this EULA, you may keep the original media on which the software product was provided by Microsoft solely for backup or archival purposes. If this original media is required to use the software product on the computer, you may make one copy of the software product solely for backup or archival purposes, except as expressly provided in this EULA. You may goodness, you may not otherwise make copies of the software product or the printed material accompanying the software product. Oh goodness, I blew it. Alright, 7. US government restricted rights. All software products provided to the US government is pursuant to solicitations issued on or after December 1st, 1995, which is provided with the commercial license right and restrictions described elsewhere herein. All software product provided to the US government pursuant to solicitations issued prior to December 1st, 1995 is provided with quote-unquote the restricted right as provided for in FAR 48 CFR 52.22714 June 1987 or DFAR 48 CFR 252.227 7013 October 1988 as applicable. 8. Export restrictions. You agree that you will not export or re-export the software product, any part thereof, or any process or service that is the direct product of the software product, the foregoing collectively referred to as the restricted components, to any country, person, or entity subject to US export restriction. You specifically agreed not to export or re-export any of the restricted components. 1. In any country to which the US has embargoed or restricted the exports of goods or services, which currently include but are not necessarily limited to Cuba, Iran, Iraq, Libya, North Korea, Sudan, and Syria, or to any national or any such country, wherever located, who intend to transmit or transport the restricted components back to such country. 2. To any person or entity who you know or have reason to know and will utilize the restricted components in the design, development, or production of nuclear, chemical, or biological weapons. Or 3. To any person or entity who has been prohibited from participating in US export transaction by any federal agency of the US government. You warrant and represent that neither the BXA or any other US federal agency has suspended, revoked, or denied your export privileges. 9. Note on Java support. The software product may contain support for programs written in Java. Java technology is not fault-tolerant and is not designed, manufactured, or intended for use or resale as online control equipment in hazardous environment requiring fail-safe performance such as in operation of nuclear facilities, aircraft navigation or communication system, air traffic control, direct life support machines, or weapon system in which the failure of Java technology could lead directly to death, personal injury, or severe physical or environmental damage. Sun Microsystems Incorporated has contractually obligated Microsoft to make this disclaimer. Miscellaneous. What should I pronounce it? Whatever. If you acquire this product in the United States, this EULA is governed by the laws of the state of Washington. If you acquire this product in Canada, this EULA is governed by the laws of the province of Ontario, Canada. Each of the parties hereto irrevocably attorns to the jurisdiction of the courts of the province of Ontario and further agrees to the commence any litigation which may arise here under in the courts located in jurisdictional district of your province of Ontario. If this product was acquired outside the United States, then local law may apply. Should you have any questions concerning this EULA, or if you decide to contact Microsoft for any reason, please contact Microsoft or write Microsoft Cell Information Center / Microsoft 1 Microsoft Way, Redmond, Washington 98052 6399. Limited warranty. Microsoft warrants the software product will perform substantially in accordance with the accompanying written materials for the period of 90 days from the date of receipt. If an implied warranty or condition is created by your state or jurisdiction and federal or state/provincial law prohibits disclaimer of it, you also have implied warranty or condition, but only as a defect discovered during the period of this limited warranty 90 days as to any defects discovered after the 90 days period. There is no warranty or conditions of any kind. Some states or jurisdiction do not allow limitation on duration of an implied warranty, so the above limitation may not apply to you. Any supplement or updates to the software product, including without limitation, if any service pack or hotfixes provided to you after the expiration of the 90 days limited warranty period, are not covered by any warranty or conditions, expressed or implied. Limitation on remedies, no consequential or other damage. Your exclusive remedy to any breach of this limited warranty is as set forth below. Except for any refund elected Microsoft, you are not entitled to any damages, including but not limited to consequential damages if the software product does not meet Microsoft's limited warranty and to the maximum extent allowed by applicable law. Even if any remedy fails on its essential purposes, the term exclusion of incidental, consequential, and certain other damages below are also incorporated into this limited warranty. Some state/jurisdiction do not allow the inclusion or limitation of incidental or consequential damages, so the above limitation or exclusion may not apply to you. The limited warranty gives you specific legal rights. You may have others which vary from state/jurisdiction or state/jurisdiction. Your exclusive remedy. Microsoft and its suppliers' entire liability and your exclusive remedy shall be, at Microsoft's option from time to time, A. Return of the piece paid if any for, or B. Repair or replacement of the software product does not meet this limited warranty, and that is returned to Microsoft with a copy of your receipt. You will receive the remedy elected by Microsoft without charge, except that you are responsible for any expense you may incur, exemplar gracia, cost of shopping the software product to Microsoft. This limited warranty is void if failure of the software product has resulted from accident, abuse, misapplication, abnormal use, or a virus. Any replacement software product will be warranted for the remainder of the original warranty period of 30 days, whichever is longer outside the United States or Canada. Neither this remedies nor any product support service offered by Microsoft are available without proof of purchase from an authorized international source. To exercise your remedy, contact Microsoft ATTN Microsoft Sales Information at the address specified above. Disclaimer of warranties. The limited warranty that appears above is only express warranty made to you and is provided in lieu of any other express warranties, if any, created by any documentation or packaging, except for the limited warranty and to the maximum extent permitted by applicable law. Microsoft and its suppliers provide the software product and support services if any else is and with all faults, and hereby is disclaim and all other warranties and conditions, either express, implied, or statutory, including but not limited to any, if any, applied warranties or condition of merchantability. of fitness for a particular purpose, of lack of viruses, of accuracy or completeness, of response of results, and of lack of negligence or lack of workmanlike effort, or with regard for the software product and the provision or failure to provide support services. Also, there is no warranty or condition of title. The quiet enjoyment, quiet possession, correspondence to the description, or non-infringement with regard to the software product, exclusion on incidental consequences and certain other damages. I have to breathe first. Whew. To the maximum extent permitted by applicable law, in no event shall Microsoft or its suppliers be liable of any special incidental, indirect, or consequential damages whatsoever, including not limited to damages for loss of profits or confidential of other information, for business interruption, for personal injury, for loss of privacy, for failure to meet any duty including of good faith or of reasonable care, for negligence, and for any other pecuniary or other loss whatsoever arising out of or in any way related to the use of inability to use the software product, the provision of or failure to provide support services, or otherwise under or in connection with any provision of this EULA, even in event of default, tort including negligence, strict liability, breach of contract, or breach of warranty of Microsoft or any supplier. And even if Microsoft is not or any supplier has been advised of the possibility of such damages, limitation of liability and remedies, notwithstanding any damages that you might incur for any reason whatsoever, including without limitation, or damages referenced above, and all direct or general damages, the entire liability of Microsoft and any of its suppliers under any provision of this EULA, and your exclusive remedy for all of the foregoing, except for any remedy of repair or replacement alleged Microsoft with respect to any breach of limited warranty, shall be limited to greater of the amount actually paid by you for the software product or US for $5. The foregoing limitation, exclusion, and disclaimers described above shall apply to the maximum extent permitted by the applicable law, even if any remedy fails its essential purposes. I finished that. Roll the outro, matey. Oh, goodness. My mouth is so mumbly. My back. Tired of sitting all the time.